So I know y'all saw SmackDown and the devastation that is Paul Heyman laid up in that corner of this picture with the new Bloodline 2.0. And no, I don't like them. I do like Jacob though. I do like Solo. Y'all talking about they don't got no aura. Jacob, yes, has aura for days. Solo is Solo. Them other two, the Tongans, can y'all keep Tama Tonga off the mic? Um, but that's not what we talking about. What we talking about is I was watching Vince Russo, bro. He should just call his podcast Vince Russo, bro podcast. And they had a conversation about Paul Heyman, and the question is he neglecting his health? And we see Paul Heyman, the last year or so, we'll say 2 years, he has gained a significant amount of weight. But Paul is also an older man. I think Paul Heyman is in his 60s. Let me double check. So he's actually 58, so he'll be 60 soon. His question of his health actually came up in 2023 by Ringside News. And people were questioning that he was sporting noticeably gray hair, especially during Fastlane, and they were shocked to see this look. And you know, he's been a lot heavier. He's gained a lot of weight. I actually think when you get older, your metabolism slows down. You it's hard to lose weight. It's a lot, but that doesn't mean to let yourself go, right? So Vince Russo and the way Vince does things is very rough. They're questioning if something's wrong with him. Now they're making fun and making jokes of him and things like that. I don't know if they're really genuinely concerned, but I don't really like to make fun of people or question their health after we have people like Chadwick Boseman, for instance. He was extremely skinny when he was in his last movie was that Black Bottom on Netflix with when what's her name, old girl played the jazz singer or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And he was extremely skinny. Everybody was making fun of him. What's going on? He didn't get no pussy. Come to find out, the man had pancreatic cancer and ended up passing away shortly after that. And then everybody had to double back and was feeling some kind of way. So we don't want to sit here and make fun of people who may really have health issues. Obesity is a problem, yes. And Paul is working in a very appearance-driven field. And so people are going to speak on his weight. Just like when Sheamus just came back and it became, we're going to pick at his weight. And we were actually at the show when Drew McIntyre said he was not putting on bangers. He was actually eating burgers after burgers after burgers, which is hilarious because Sheamus could lose that weight and move on quickly. But he also is in his 40s. And as you get older, all of that stuff slows down. So let's hear some of what Vince Russo had to say about Paul Heyman's, look.
Samoans, and they were throwing punches that wouldn't hurt a freaking fly. How's that happen?
I must have missed the shitty punches in there, but because I was more focused on seeing what you were going to say about Paul Lee, because I know you've gone on plenty of rants, dude. But to look at him last night, the morbid obesity really scares me for him, dude. He now looks like the mayor of what is it, Star Wars Episode 1 with Jar Jar Binks with me. You still gonna go through the earth? Like, his fucking face is that. It looks like his face is on a double head. Like, the head is out here, but the face stops right there, man.
That was the archive person from the first Blade movie that was all like a Jabba person that the face, the folds, the chins, and he's literally, he looks like he needs to lean up on the ropes now.
Yeah, dude. And we can make jokes all day long, but still, in my hearts, I'll throw on some Twitch and throw on old ECW stuff just to watch Big Sal and you guys get killed or fucking whoever it is, man. And to see him there when I was such a fan to now, when he's surrounded by people who can make all his meals, have him on a program, You know, he's.
So I'll leave it there. So basically, they're concerned at how fat he is. He did look a mess. They zoomed in on his face. His eyes were red, from crying. His beard was grown in. He has a very big turkey neck. He got put through the table. His stomach was he's bulbous. He's a big dude. I don't think Paul Heyman is probably 5'6". Not to blow this out of proportion. I hope he didn't get written off because of his health. Hopefully it's a storyline, and while he's gone, maybe he'll look into his health, get checked out, and do all the things, and come back nice, spiffy, and new. Right? Let's not hope that his weight causes any more further issues, because a lot of young people, and yes, 58 is fairly young, have been having some heart problems and stuff. Some people have died because of extreme obesity. While we're on the subject of the Bloodline, and Paul Heyman, the wise man, has been thrown through a table and taken out on a stretcher, I just want to say that the conversation on who should be the next wise man for 2.0, I don't think there should be a wise man. Hear me out. If you made it this far, hear me out. I think because Paul put out how unorganized, how volatile, how just the instant gratification these guys want, that they're running through things and not putting no thought or effort into nothing. They just want to tear up shit with no rhyme or reason. That is how they should be moving. I think this new Bloodline should be showing up and fucking up things. Just interrupting matches, talking to the general manager any old kind of way. Go to Raw. Go show up on Raw. Have Adam Pearce take his glasses off, flustered, get in his face, have Jacob bark at him and growl, put him through a table, go up there, go mess with some Raw talent. Go, and show up on NXT. Have them run roughshod all over the WWE universe. And have them do it until Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman make their triumphant return to one of the biggest and insane pops there is. Y'all gonna pop, and I'm gonna pop every which way but loose when my tribal chief comes back to TV looking as good and refreshed as he is gonna look. Rest in peace to his father, by the way. That is a terrible club to be a part of, and I hope he takes all the time he needs, because I had a coworker who her pops just passed away last year, and the woman didn't take the time off, and then she came back and proceeded to brutalize everybody at the job. Please take your bereavement time. We'll talk about how jobs don't give a fuck about you. I'm lucky to have a job where they're like, oh, you got time? You better fucking take it. But I'm also a social worker and a clinical therapist, so there's that. But that is what I would like to see for the Bloodline. Then somebody was like, and some dude named Estrada, I don't even know. And no, Rikishi should not be coming to be a wise man to his damn kids and cousins. That's just dumb. The whole point of a wise man or a third party is to give you perspective with no real ties. Rikishi can't tell his son what to do. Then you're going to have a whole argument about you can't come up here and tell me what to do because you my fucking daddy. We're not going to do that. I know Rikishi want to get in there real good and real fast, but it got to make sense. If they're going to have somebody pull up the caboose and be a wise man for 2.0, then fucking bring back Teddy Long. Can you imagine Teddy Long being the wise man of the Bloodline 2.0? When I tell you, that would be the motley crew of that shit would be funny as hell. But this was a two-topic situation. I just want to get that out. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all want to see Rikishi? Do y'all want to see Teddy Long be the wise man to the Bloodline 2.0? Do you want to see them running roughshod all over the WWE universe? Just like a gang? Just like a Samoan roving pack of wolves? Just even getting the women's faces. The ladies walk by and just be like, rawr. Don't you want to see that? If that's the way, how Triple H was booking the Undisputed Era, book them like that. Book them like that. Since they're courting the MVP, you took the Hurt business and gave it to the Bloodline. Go ahead and take what you did with the Undisputed Era NXT and give that to the Bloodline too. Alright, that's enough. I'll see you on the next one.